Edmonton Symphony musicians created atmosphere as a record crowd of over 1,500 Chamber of Commerce and business people assembled to hear Mayor Stephen Mandel's State of the City address.
7 years ago, we were a city organization with no big plans that avoided dealing with significant challenge and left our true potential unexplored.
The mayor touched on business development, downtown renewal, expanding LRT, new arena, future arts growth, public safety, and council cooperation. He expressed pleasure in growing multiculturalism and the need to internationally market Edmonton and Alberta more intensely in future.
When I think of all we've accomplished, I see how much the expectations and capabilities of our city have changed along the way. At our core, we are about basic service, but in a modern world, a competitive city not only manages its infrastructure, attracts labor, markets its wares, and addresses fundamental quality of life issues.
Following the Mayor's State of the City address, it's obvious many Chamber of Commerce members love the job that Stephen Mandel has done over the last number of years. Mayor Mandel, conversely, is really happy that Conservatives remain in power in Alberta.
Well, we've had a great relationship with Premier Stelmach and now with Premier Redford. They really want to understand the city of Edmonton. They care about the city of Edmonton and the citizens. They want to see our city grow. They want to see the entire province go. You know, some of the comments by some of the Wild Rose people, I think, gave me concern. But more so that the Wild Rose didn't have any vision for Edmonton. They only had a vision for Edmonton to take away from Edmonton, and that gave me great concern.
Among provincial Conservative Party Mandel supporters is newly elected MLA David Dorward, a former campaign rival of Mandel's.
Oh, he's an excellent mayor, absolutely. You know, he spoke today passionately about 7 years ago and how things have changed in the last 7 years and how he said we're not going to put up with this anymore.
Chamber of Commerce members like the bigger picture.
So the Edmonton Chamber is very much a program about how do we do business and build a common interest around Northern Alberta, be externally focused on export, you know, the Pacific Corridor, for example. So I was very happy that, yes, not only did we get a very progressive government, I feel we have one that broadly represents the total north of Alberta and Edmonton included. We're not, so for many years we were at odds, almost adversarial, with what the rest of the province is doing.
We must be willing to put proper long-term resources behind a true effort to sell this city to the world.
He's a real salesman. Of course, previous Mayor Bill was a great salesman, but Stephen has a great vision for the city. It's a very humanitarian vision. It's a very broad-based vision. And I think the business community relates to it. And I think it was quite exciting, particularly in the context of last night's election, because I see a lot of similar themes.
It's all about the complexity of managing one of the world's fastest growing economic regions. Tim Dancy, Shaw TV Capital Region.